Hey, Maureen. How have you been? Hope you're coping well with your husband's demise, lol. Haha, you are one hell of a funny babe, girl. You know I'm even better without that jerk, Thomas. Right now, Dennis is even making me feel like a queen. Wow, I'm so happy for you, babe. But this whole thing doesn't sit right with me. I mean, after planning Thomas's murder, aren't you concerned that the police might start an investigation and find even the slightest trail that would lead to you? Oh, come on, Lucy. This is why I was having second thoughts about carrying you along with the plan. You worry too much. Besides, it's been 2 months since he was assassinated, and the detectives have questioned me a couple of times as well. My story has always remained the same, and fail-proofed, girl. They could not find reliable evidence connecting me to his murder. Also, my alibi was confirmed, as I was at home at the time of his murder. I think 2 steps ahead, you know. That's true. Yes, babe. So just relax and trust me, okay? Or don't you trust me anymore? I do, babe. So, when are you getting all the proceeds? You know, the life insurance and other properties he left in your name in his will. I am working on them as we speak, babe. My lawyer is in contact with the companies, and they're working things out. I assure you it should be set in a month at most. You are one evil babe. Now, why would you say that? Aren't we all? Well, I heard I'm entitled to $10,000 on life insurance as his wife. His net worth was about $12 million, so I'm cashing out big. Trust your best girl. I would give you a large share as well. Oh, thank you, babe. But I may pass on this one. I don't want him coming to haunt me in my dreams, you know? Oh, please. If he comes haunting, we will have to set his ghost up like we did to him. LMAO. That piece of shit deserved it anyways. He deserved to die like the pig that he was. What about Dennis? What about him? Is he aware that you are behind Thomas's murder? Dennis and I have been having an affair right before I had a thing for Thomas. I always knew Thomas was a rich guy, but also stingy. He wouldn't even spoil a lady unless she was his girl. You really studied him. Oh yes, I did. So I had to seduce him, get his heart, make him fall in love with me, and then marry him with the sole purpose of ripping him off his money. And yes, back to your question. Dennis knows I am behind his murder because he was in on it too. You two really had him in his jugular. The description of the manner in which he was murdered is so gory. The pictures circulated on the internet for a while before they were pulled down. It was horrible, to be honest. I could not look at it any longer than a second. Even though I despised him just like you did, I felt sorry for the loser. Oh, please, don't feel sorry. He got what he was coming for him. Regarding the manner he died, well, I instructed the hitman to kill him quick and clean. I guess the hitman had other plans. Or maybe he was too tough and stubborn to be killed quick. Anyways, he's dead and history now. Yes, girl. So, what are you doing tonight? I was about to beat you to that question, babe. If you're free tonight, you can get ready to hit the club with me and Dennis. We would pick you up from your house and then head to the club to have serious fun. We can call it a celebration over Thomas's dead body. LMAO. Now that's too disrespectful. I'm down with the idea. Let's do it. That's awesome. In 2 hours, we should be picking you up. Get ready by 10 p.m., okay? You know I will. Hi, Boo.
Hey, sweetie. How's my baby girl doing today?
Not bad. Except for the fact that I've missed you so much.
Aw, that's so sweet of you. We were together yesterday for almost 6 hours, you know?
Yes, I know. I still miss you around. I hope you have not forgotten our outing to the club for today, Boo.
Why would I? I could forget my birthday or my age, but I can never forget spending time with you.
You're making me blush. I just finished talking to Lucy. She'll be joining us at the club tonight.
I would have been more comfortable if it was just you and me. Doesn't she have a man? I mean, someone who can take her out on their own plans? Does she always have to come in between our fun time together? Come on.
Don't say this, Boo. You know she's my dearest friend. We've been so close since we were 4 years old. And we have stayed together for 20 years now. Besides, she's not always in our together moments, as you're trying to make it seem. We're going to the club, and she would probably find a good-looking, rich guy who may keep her busy. We would have our time together still.
Oh well. Whatever makes you happy, babe.
Oh, thanks for always understanding me, Boo. I told her we would pick her up by 10 p.m. You can come pick me up 15 minutes earlier so we can just drive through her street before hitting the club.
Sure thing, sweetie. Put on something really enticing for me, babe.
You know I always will.
So, how's it going? The inheritance of your ex-husband and other entitlements.
Yeah, I was just talking with Lucy about it. My lawyer's handling it with the necessary parties involved.
Lucy? This plan should be between the both of us. She already knows about our plot against Thomas because of you. Now she knows the update on the will.
What are you insinuating? Lucy is my best friend, and she knows better to keep secrets. My secrets. We never hide anything from each other. Don't you trust me?
There you go again, pulling the best friend and trust cards. It is not as if I do not trust you, but the fact that she knows how much you will benefit from the death of your ex-husband does not sit right with me. She could get too excited and double-cross you. Or me as well. You know I'm not as close to her as I am with you. This whole plot is centered around our love. If we get this bag, we can start a family, have kids, and live in peace forever.
Well, she already knows. And she's nothing like what you're insinuating.
Please listen to me for this once, okay? I'm not telling you to cut her off, babe. You two have come a long way and built a strong bond together. All I'm asking is that you be careful with how much you reveal to her. She doesn't need to know more than she needs to.
All right. I will not reveal too much to her. But only because I love you, okay?
Okay, sweetie. That's my baby girl. Let me leave you to prepare for our big night today, Boo. We would also need to be picking up Lucy on time as well.
Bye, Boo. I love you so much.
I love you more, babe.
Hey, babe. Hey, girl. I had so much fun last night. I woke up with a hangover this morning. Sorry, babe. I hope you're all right. Yes, I am. It's nothing serious. I saw you and how you were enjoying the company of that young man at the club bar. You seem to have had more fun than I did. Oh, please. He was really cute, though. His name is Anthony. He seems to be one of these young men with wealthy parents. I'm holding him tight for myself. And no, it's not just for the money like some people, LOL. Haha. You didn't have to bring that up, do you? You know I'm just acting silly, dear. I saw you with a guy as well. Huh? When was that? That time Dennis went to the restroom? He was hooded with a shiesty mask. Okay, you got me. You never mind your business, babe. It wasn't public, girl. It's not as though I was poke-nosing. I'm just pulling your legs. He's one of these rich rappers who came to visit town for business. He said he was just passing the night at the club to relax after a whole day of music. He said his stage name was You Missed. You Missed? What a weird stage name. Did he give you his original name? No. He said he likes to stay low-key and he does not give out personal details of himself to strangers. He said when we get to know each other better, he will introduce himself properly. I gave him my number, girl. I'm so excited to get spoiled by him. Slow down, girl. Did you tell him about Dennis? No, why should I? Besides, I don't have to. You know Dennis alone cannot take care of my financial needs. I'm a girl worth spoiling. And Dennis is my true love, my husband-to-be. This guy's just an aside who would probably treat me right with rap money. He looks like a bad boy, and you know I like bad boys. That's why I have both of them now. Damn, girl. You amaze me sometimes. I thank God a lot that I'm not a guy and that I am on your side. Come on, it's just a game. Men play the game as well. I searched the net for You Missed. I couldn't find anything about him. Are you sure that's his name? Or did you misspell it? A rapper would have socials or website blogs about him or his music. Yeah, I searched as well. He has money, and that is all that matters. I saw how he bought the most expensive table and paid the bills for half of the club, including ours. His anonymity on the internet might just be him living low-key. For a man that wealthy, I don't think he would want so much internet attention. He was in all black, a hooded sweatshirt, and a shiesty mask. He paid others' bills anonymously. I don't think he likes much attention. Oh well, it's your life. Live it as you want, babe. I cannot tell you what to do, but I advise you to take it slow. You know you have not fully gotten out of the Thomas situation yet. Let it settle for some months. Don't bring up the silly Thomas case here. I live my life how I want to. Dennis was right. You have known enough. What do you mean, girl? I'm sorry if I may have hurt your feelings. I'm only trying to help you because I love you as my best friend. Yeah. I need to go do some chores. We'll talk later. Bye. Okay, babe. Bye. Take care of yourself.
Hello, beautiful.
Hey, I thought you would never hit me up. How was your night?
Who would not want to follow up with a beautiful-looking damsel like yourself? My night was short, but I'm grateful.
I'm sorry about that. What was the reason?
Nothing serious to worry about. After the party last night, I took a flight out of the state, got to bed quite late, and woke up early for another music feature.
Wow, you must be a very busy person with your tight schedules.
That's right. Although I have free periods, which I use for relaxation and fun. How was your night?
It was great, actually. I had been thinking about you right until you texted me. You know you didn't give me your number.
Wow, so you really have been thinking about me for real?
Yes, of course.
Isn't it quite too sudden? Also, you haven't known me enough to even start having feelings for me.
Come on, we aren't kids anymore. You're a rapper. You don't need time to get on with a girl like me. Besides, my heart never deceives me.
That's a new one. I've never heard a girl say this too easily.
Well, maybe they were not bold enough to express their feelings for you.
So, what was it about me that attracted you to me?
You're putting me on the spot. I would just say your demeanor and approach. You seemed like a gentleman, even though the stereotypical profile of rappers portrays them as violators.
What if I was pretending, just to make you fall for me?
I don't think you did. If you are not who I think you are, then I guess I should find out by myself.
It's quite strange. More than 95% of the women I have met have been attracted to my money. You seem different.
I am different. I'm not like other girls. As you said, I don't even know you enough to know if you're rich or not.
Okay, that's nice of you. It's nice to know that there are still trustworthy women out here, at least.
I am representing them.
That reminds me. I saw you with a guy at the club. Is he your boyfriend?
Not really. He's just a very close friend of mine.
You two were acting closer than just close friends.
If you paid more attention, you would have noticed that we were 3 present. The third was my close girlfriend.
Oh, yes, I remember clearly. She seemed very jovial and beautiful, too.
I hope you aren't interested in her as well.
No, I'm not. I've got my eyes only for you. Do you still remember what my stage name is?
Yes, of course. Why would I forget? Although it's a strange stage name and not popular. You missed.
You must have spelled it wrong.
What do you mean? If I can still remember, that is how you spelled it for me last night.
Really?
Wait a minute. No wonder we could not find you anywhere on the internet when we searched that name. Pardon me, could you give me the right spelling?
You missed.
Really? That is even weirder than the previous one.
You missed.
I just searched that name and nothing meaningful was discovered that is associated with you.
That's because you missed. You, Maureen Garcia, missed.
What? What is going on? I don't understand what you're saying. How do you know my name?
Let me make it easier for you. This gold digger. Thomas Jones. Do you remember the name?
Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry if I may not have told you about him. He's my ex-husband and has passed away.
Keep your lying mouth mute. I know what you are. I know the evil that you and Dennis have done together.
Please, hear me out. Let's take this thing slowly.
Oh, let's take this thing slowly, you say. You don't take things slowly when advancing rich and wealthy men, do you?
Please, I don't know what is going on. What is it you found out that makes you suddenly turn harsh on me? Who are you?
You were so intelligent in plotting Thomas's death with your lover man, Dennis. You weren't even that smart to read between the lines.
Oh my, please, I'm stressed out right now. The game you're playing is too much to handle. At least, can I get to know who you are?
Sure you will. Call me Thomas Jones. And I know everything about what you did.
This is a lie. Thomas died 2 months ago. I saw his pictures. He was brutally murdered, beyond recognition.
Beyond recognition, you say? That means you didn't identify the dummy corpse to be Thomas's body. My body.
Oh no, this cannot be. How can I be sure?
I do not care whether or not you believe me to be dead or alive. My mission now is to make it, by all means, to bring you and that clown to justice.
Oh, Thomas, please don't do this to me. You'll ruin my life for good. Let us talk this out. Whatever you want, I'll do it for you, babe.
How could you have been so wicked? How could you have had it in your heart to get me killed? What have I done to you to warrant such payback? Have I not been kind to you? I spent so much on you. I loved you so dear.
Please, Thomas. It was all Dennis's idea. I was manipulated by him. He threatened me to follow his plan. I couldn't do anything to warn or save you.
You are so dangerous. I spit in disgust. Now you're trying to push the blame on Dennis and put your pathetic self in the victim position.
You're a hard pill to swallow. Can't you just give me a second chance? This is why we could never have worked in the first place.
A narcissist, gold digger, and psychopath all in one personality. You clearly wanted to take me out of the picture because I was wealthy. You envied my wealth and didn't love me from the start. You just moved to me so that you could take what was mine and share it with your shameless lover, Dennis. I know everything.
Okay, I admit I did really love you. I'm sorry, sincerely. I didn't plot your death. The hitman took it too far. I only wanted you kidnapped and released after some days. I guess Dennis and the hitman had other plans.
Let us get things clear. You cannot fool me this time. You were the master planner. But I think one more step ahead, you and your shenanigans. Do not even think about blocking me. You would regret that course of action. You're closely watched, and your every move is under supervision.
Hi, Maureen. I haven't heard from you for quite some time. Your phone has been switched off for days, and Dennis has been trying to reach you. You wouldn't even open the door for any of us. What is going on? Hi, Lucy. It's just that I've been trying to process everything. I'm scared and confused. Scared of what? What are you talking about? The strangest thing happened to me 3 days ago. I've been crying all day. Do you mind talking about it? I'm here for you. Look, Lucy, I'm scared. Remember that night we were at the club? Yeah, what about it? Besides, you did not tell me how things turned out with You Missed. Oh, no, Lucy. That is where the problem started. What happened? I knew he would be like every other rapper. I tried warning you. It's not that. His name was not actually You Missed. I suspected you may have missed the spelling or the name. If you remember clearly, we searched for his name without any result. That wasn't the issue. He gave me that as his name intentionally. The name was meant to be a homophone to You Missed. I should have known everything was suspicious. The shiesty mask, the weird name, the approach, not giving his number?
How does you missed even make sense as a name? What is all this riddle you're on about?
It's not his name. He said I missed. He called me by my full name and revealed himself to be Thomas Jones, as he put it. He detailed our plot to take him out and get his wealth. He knows everything.
Hold up now, babe. This isn't our plot. It was your idea, and Dennis was your accomplice. That is, by the way, how are you sure it's not just someone playing a trick on you to blackmail you? I never trusted Dennis for once. Or the hitman. It has to be someone who knows you so well and your plans, who'll be able to detail such personal information.
I doubt it is what you're thinking. It was clearly Thomas. I just have this feeling that it was him.
Your hitman. Have you reached out to him?
I haven't, Lucy. I'm so scared. I can't even reach out to anyone. I only replied your text because I was so stressed out keeping this whole drama to myself.
What are you going to do now?
I don't know. He already has a lot of evidence pointing towards me and Dennis. He probably has investigators trailing us currently. I'm so confused right now.
I feel so sorry for you, babe.
I'll talk to you later, okay? I have to let Dennis know what is going on currently.
All right, bye, girl. Update me if you need my help, okay?
Bye, I will. Hi.
Hey, sweetheart. What is all this I'm hearing?
What did you hear? Oh my goodness.
So remember the other night at the club I met this guy dressed up in all black? He was masked and I couldn't even see his face. We talked for a while and he offered to give me an opportunity to work with his music crew as a logistics manager. It was a coincidence, as it aligned with what I practice. I took the offer because he assured a huge pay, plus constant travel around the world for tours. He said he was a rapper.
What was his name?
He gave me a card with the name Steal a Life.
This is insane.
That is not even the interesting part. While we were chatting the day after, he revealed himself to be your supposedly dead husband, Thomas. He said, I am still alive, not steal a life. He called me by my full name and said the full detail of our plans against him.
Oh my goodness. He did the same thing to me, but he gave me You Missed as his name. It turned out to be You Missed. Dennis, we really missed big.
That son of a scum. He really has us tight to the neck.
What are we going to do now?
Look, our covers are blown. We would be better off separate and low-key. I don't know about you, but I'm making arrangements to leave the country ASAP.
Are you serious right now? What happened to Sweetie, the love of my life, and the one you want to spend the rest of your life with?
Look, woman, I have no time for games. All these were your idea from the start. As far as living life together, I'm not about to spend the rest of my future with you in prison. Can't you see the mess we're both in?
I should have known. All men are no good. Love you one moment and then hate you the next moment. Things turn cloudy.
Let me have a break with this self-victimization card you play so well. In case you weren't aware, I know how you were all over the same guy who turns out to be your ex-husband. You wanted to have the both of us, you selfish girl.
I can't believe my life is ruined all so sudden. Well, you aren't useful to me now anyways. You can leave for all I care.
How's your day been going? I guess it has been bad.
What do you still want from me? Haven't you taken every joy from my life already?
I'm not a sadist that enjoys watching people suffer. Let's just call this justice catching up on you for the evil you have done.
So, when are the police coming to pick me up for questioning?
Very soon. The whole world and your family are going to know just who you are. They're going to hear about what atrocities you're capable of committing.
I'm just curious to know. How did you survive?
I thought you would never ask. First of all, I'm very grateful to your best friend, Lucy. If not for her, I would probably be mourned by my family, while you and that coward squander my hard-earned properties.
What has Lucy got to do with this?
She has been my informant all this while, since the inception of your evil plot. She told me how my life was in danger, in every detail.
I should have known she was a snake.
I reached out to the police with this information. They insisted we played along in order to get more substantial evidence to hold you and Dennis with. All this time, they've been watching and luring you two into thinking your plan was progressing. I was not at the scene you expected me to be murdered. The detectives caught your hitman, Alonso, on the scene.
He sent us the pictures of the corpse, which he said was Thomas's. I don't understand this.
There was so much evidence to pin on him. It was easy to convince him to play along and get you too. That corpse image you received was not real. It was dressed by a pro artist. It was a wax sculpture that looked so convincing.
Thomas, I'm really sorry. I've been selfish and cruel towards you. I've learned my lesson the hard way, and I promise this won't happen again.
There would be no again with you, Maureen. You would spend a long period of your life in prison, contemplating your actions. Dennis has been picked up. He tried running out of the country and was picked up at the airport. You are next, Maureen. Expect an arrest any hour from now. Hi, Lucy.
Hi, Thomas. Hope you're doing well.
Yes, I am. Yet, it has been challenging these few months on my life. Everything has been like a dream.
I'm sorry you had to go through all this. I felt sorry for you the moment Maureen told me about her plan to murder you.
It's okay. I'll forever be grateful to you. You saved my life.
Oh, please don't mention. I had to do it because my conscience was against it. You have also been very kind and generous towards my friend. You also have been good to the people around you, including me.
I know, Lucy. You didn't owe that information to me. I appreciate what you have done for me. I promise I will not take it for granted.
No one would wish to experience such a manner of betrayal from the one he calls wife. It is very horrible.
You're right, Lucy. I've been left with a scar that may last for the rest of my life. I'm quite paranoid now, and I view all women as capable of doing the same to me. I may be wrong, but you cannot blame me.
I understand the hurt it has inflicted on you. I suggest you need to see a therapist. Your family and friends are always there for you too. With time, you should heal.
That's right, Lucy. Thank you once again for saving my life. Maureen was visited at her apartment by the police and arrested 5 hours after our last conversation. The court found them guilty and charged them with conspiracy and solicitation of murder. The case was on for a whole 6 months, and finally, justice was served. Maureen and Dennis were not given a life sentence because the murder act was never committed. The intention to commit murder and benefit from my will was used against them. It was premeditated. Maureen got sentenced to 15 years in prison as the mastermind. Dennis got 7 years without the option of bail. Alonso, the hitman, was given a 5-year jail term, which I presume was because of his cooperation with the police. The judge placed him on an extra 5-year parole after he served his complete jail sentence. As for Lucy, I give her all my gratitude. She's the reason why I'm still alive till this day. Going against the evil her so-called best friend was plotting must have been a hard thing to do. We still talk regularly, and I admit she's a good friend. For me, life goes on even better. I have moved on with my business and family. The love and support from my family and friends have been really great. Thanks to Maureen, I'm more careful with the friends around me. I don't plan to just have any relationship currently. Experience has taught me it only leads to making the wrong decision.